Hello YouTubers, subscribers, and friends. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do another vlog, SUV vlog. Take my daughter to the bus stop right now. But first I want you to say hello to my little friend. It's my newest Batman right here. She's not focusing. It's called the Scalar. You can get them in Iron Man or Spider-Man or anything like that. The Joker, I got it at Toys R Us about a week ago. Oh great, my battery is flashing. Anyways, I just want to show, this is the next day after the flooding we had. Just want to show what it looks like. Before, to go out of my driveway here, this wash right here used to drop down like a foot, and it was tough to drive through. Now it's got all the sand from the flooding, and over there it's all raised up with sand too and all muddy. This is the rock wall that my neighbor had built. It was all the way down to that white little pole right there, and as you can see, all the rocks are gone. She built this up in that metal right there, and it caused all the water to back up. And look at these water meters here with PVC pipe. Not galvanized, it's PVC pipe, all ripped open out of there. And all the rocks washed across the road there, and some cars were going through, they were hitting the rocks and stuff. You could hear them. That's before I started filming. That's what made me go get my camera. And I'll show the other side of the wash. That's why you don't drive through these washes here in Arizona. There's a lot of the rocks down in there. But yeah, you don't drive through these washes because you don't know what's being hidden underneath the there's another little dip right here. You don't know what's being hidden in the under the water, so it's very dangerous. But I'm gonna put my camera on charge, and I got a guy that I subscribe to. His name is Username Invalid16, and he lives in the same area I do. I'm wondering if he had any flooding damage around his house. He was telling me, he made a comment on my flood video that he forgot to put his back window up on his Ford Bronco, and he got hammered with a bunch of rain, and it's all wet inside. So I'll put a link in the description for his YouTube channel in case you're interested. He does a lot of motorcycles, quads, and riding around in Arizona and engine repairs. It's an interesting channel if you like that kind of stuff. I'll put a link down in the description to his YouTube channel. Right now I gotta put this camera on charge. That's a very cool shot right there, the mountains and the rain clouds. Even though they say we're not supposed to get rain today, that looks really, really cool. I don't know, looking through the viewfinder, it doesn't seem that cool through this little 2-inch viewfinder, but man, it looks very cool. One cool thing about having a power inverter in your car, you can charge things like my battery for my phone, and this is for my camera, because my camera was dying and my battery was dying on my camera. But now I dropped off my kids. Time to go to town and do some vlogging along the way. I'm going to go a different way into town because I don't want to go through the Saguaro National Monument because of these washes. They got dirt and rocks all in the road, and I just gonna go a different way. That guy just passed me, just flashed his lights, let me know there's a cop up there. Speed limit is 35. They like to hide over here on the right, and people, if you're not used to this area yet, there he is right there. Mr. Copper, I see you in them trees. Doing 35, staying alive. There's a high school over there, Marana High School. And I'll warn these people that there's a cop up there, because he wants to bust people speeding. There's a flashing light down there. I don't know what that flashing light is. But I'm heading into Tucson. Gonna show a different route There's two ways you can go. You can go through the Saguaro National Monument, which is my last vlog video where I went into town, or you can go this way, which is Twin Peaks Road area. It doesn't matter which way you go. There, it takes about the exact same amount of time, because you can go drive a little faster here and driving through Saguaro National Monument. It was, watch out, prairie dog. Oh man, almost got him. Saguaro National Monument speed limit is 35, and cops like to hide over there too, so you have to be careful the speed you're driving. And put that window down. That view over there, the mountains with the rain falling down, and that looks beautiful. So I'll do some vlogging as I go. I'm gonna focus on my driving here because buses are going to school and the cops like to sit out and shoot radar in this area. So I'll be back. Watch out, Mr. Biker. Check out that view, man. That's a nice view. Can't go around this guy on the bicycle here. That's a cool looking view of this rain and of the mountains. I'm going to give you a SUV Enema in a minute if you don't get out of my way. He's got a little mirror, you can see. Older gentleman. Beautiful view, look at that. Man, that looks nice. It's a postcard view. I can't wait to go back and see this video and see how that looks, because through the little viewfinder it doesn't look that spectacular. What'd you say, Batman? Cool, yeah, that's cool. Those are some nice mountain views right there. The Saguaro National Monument, the other way I go into town is on the other side of those mountains. So when you see those mountain views in that video, when I pan to the left like that and I show those mountains, this is the other side of the mountains. This is the way I always tell my wife to come home when it floods, because there's not too many dips that get flooded out over here. It basically floods all over here on the right, and it looks like a river sometimes when it rains really bad. But those are nice views right there, man. There's some things that I like to do on the weekends. I like to take my family. We like to go to car dealerships and do test drives and stuff like that. But another thing we like to do is go to look at new subdivisions and the model homes. And there's a new subdivision over here up on the left. Got some really beautiful homes. And I actually have a video I'll put down in the link in the description of one of the homes that we went and looked at in this subdivision. This is all empty here. This is all going to be subdivision whenever they decide to build there. But I'll show you which house I'm talking about. And like I said, I'll put a link in the description of that video of us going and looking inside that house. And it was I think it was a 4-bedroom, extremely expensive house, $350,000. Not a mortgage that I cared to have, even though I would love to have the house, but I do not want the mortgage. I don't have a mortgage. I own my home free and clear, my home and my land. I don't have a mortgage, so it's not something that I want to get into for 30 years. And they built a lot of houses. I haven't been this way in a while. But this house over here in the corner is the house I'm talking about. That's a beautiful house. I really like it. And all the model homes they had there, that's the one that I like the most. And I'll put a link to where, if you're interested, you want to check out what it looks like on the inside. That's a really nice house. $350,000, I think it was. But look at these mountains, beautiful mountains. And username Invalid16. You ever ride your quad around here? You know, Twin Peaks area? Beautiful rocks, cactus. Anyways, I'm going into town and I got some errands to run. I think I'm going to hit another motorcycle dealership today. I got a bag of coins right here. I'm going to go cash those coins in, and I'm going to buy some more lottery tickets for my wife. Look at that rain. They said no rain today, but look, that's definitely rain. Catalina Mountains in the background. Let's go up to the ski lodge up there. But yeah, like I said, I gotta get some more lottery tickets for my wife, pick up a birthday cake for her, and maybe hit a motorcycle dealership. Just stopped and put some gas in my truck. It's $3.44 a gallon, and I put 20 bucks. I got 5.798 gallons. So I'm heading over here to Walmart because I got this bag of coins here that I'm going to go cash in. And it's just a jar of coins that I have that I throw my spare change in, and I'm going to go cash it in and buy lottery tickets. There's nobody camping here at Walmart. Cop patrolling the area over here. Anyways, we'll see how much coins I got saved up. It's over like a period of maybe a couple months. And I gotta give me some breakfast, man. I'm starving. And your Walmart customer, Michael Farnsworth. Please return Tyler Express. Need your assistance. Michael Farnsworth. Please return Tyler Express. Need your assistance. Canadian dime. Keeps throwing up money. That's a token one. What kind of scam am I trying to do here? Spitting out these coins there. Doesn't like a penny of a dime. Keep spitting out this penny and this dime. Try again, one more time. Try the Canadian one more time. Nope. That's it, 37.51. Well, I would not take the Canadian dimes or pennies, but here's the payout, $37.51. I'm gonna buy a lottery ticket for this. There you have it. My change added up to $37.51. Now time to hit me some McDonald's, give me some grindy John. I'm starving. Got me some good breakfast here. McDonald's egg and bacon biscuits, no cheese. 2 of them. As I was going into this Walmart, this lady damn near ran me over. The cops are right behind her. And she looked like she was trying to get away from the cops. I wish I had my camera on then. But, yeah, I was walking right there and it's supposed to stop. And she just pulled a really quick right, like where that little red car is. And just barely missed clipping my knees. And I just like raised my hands up at her and I'm like, what's up? Give her that look. And then the cops went really fast right behind her. I think they pulled her over or something because I heard a whoop whoop. But I just kept going into the mall. Not the mall, but Walmart. And I came out looking for her and neither one of them were around. So I don't really know what happened, but I hope they did pull her over. Driving like a maniac. I want to show you something about Walmart that maybe many people don't know. Look at these cameras. There's 3 there. There's 3 over here. There's 3 there. Each area has 3 cameras, and there's a total of 20 cameras. There's 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, 3 over there. And a lot of people don't know that there's cameras there. And one thing I learned about these Walmart cameras, I'll tell you a story what happened to me, is they can record, they can hear everything that you say in the parking lot. And when I told my wife, she didn't believe me. Look at this guy backing out when I'm backing up. And I told her what happened. My wife had a SC400 Lexus and it needed 2 tires. And I went to Walmart, not this one, but one over in La Cholla and Ina in Tucson, north of Tucson. And she needed 2 back tires, and they're special sized tires. So I went to Walmart service center, and I parked into the service center, pulled up like where you change your oil and stuff like that. And come on, Nana. I sat there for 10 minutes. And this was during the wintertime about 4 years ago. And it was cold outside, so I'm sitting there, so I'm thinking, well, it's cold, nobody wants to come out right now, it's kind of cold. So after 10 minutes, I got kind of bored, and I was like, got out of my car, and I walked up to the first person I saw just standing. There was 3 people standing there. And I said to the guy, I said, hey, listen, I need to get 2 tires for my car. And the guy yelled back at me, hey, we're not doing tires today, it's too cold. And I thought he was joking. So I'm like, yeah, man, it is cold out, man, but where do I go inside, or does somebody come out and get my information? And he's like, you don't hear, man? We're not doing tires today because it's too cold. I don't feel like doing it. And so I'm like, wow, that's weird, man. So I went inside and I went up to the counter, and there was a guy there, and he was on his cell phone talking. And so I just stood there, you know, just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And after 10 minutes of waiting, maybe 12 minutes, I asked the guy, I said, excuse me, I need to get 2 tires for my car. And he ignored me. And they got cameras inside Walmart too. And he ignored me and went into the office and sat down in his chair. So I'm like, wow, that's kind of rude. So another guy came walking up to me, and I asked him, I said, listen, I need to get 2 tires for my car out there. And he's like, oh, no, I don't, that's not my department. I'm in clothing or whatever, retail. He goes, you got to talk to that guy. And I said, I tried, but he's ignoring me. He's on the phone. So the guy said, well, just, you know, you got to talk to that guy because I don't do tires. So I'm like, oh, all right. So I waited another 5 minutes, and the guy's just sitting there, and he's looking at me. I finally, you know, I started getting impatient. I said, hey, listen, do I talk to you about buying tires, or, you know, what's the deal here? And he's like, listen, this isn't my store. I just came in because the regular manager, he called in sick, so I had to come in on my day off and take his place. So I looked at him like with a strange look, like, what the hell does that got to do with me? So I said, you can't help me to sell me some tires because I need 2 tires. And he got kind of upset. I don't know what he said on the cell phone, but he slammed his cell phone down and got up and he said, "What do you need?" And I'm like, "Dude, man, don't get pissed off at me because you had to come in on your day off. It's not my problem, man. I just need to get 2 tires for my Lexus out there." And he's like, "What size is this?" I told him the size, and he says, "Oh, I'm sorry, we only got one." I said, "Well, let me buy one and then go to another Walmart and get the other one." And he's like, kind of pissed off looking, so he opens the little sliding window they have behind the counter, and he yelled at the guy. His name was Jose. He's like, "Jose, man, I need you to pull this tire." He give him the tire size and put it on that car. And Jose's like, "I told you I am not doing any tires today." And they got into an argument with each other. So I'm like, what the hell's going on here, man? So he's like, comes up to me and says, "Oh, sorry, man, Jose says he's not going to change tires today. So, you know, maybe you got to come back another day." And I'm like, I looked at this guy like really strange, and I was like, "Are you telling me that the guy's telling you what he's going to do and what he's not going to do? I'm the customer. I'm here. I need to get 2 tires. You got one. I'm going to buy one. I just need to put it on my car." And he's like, "I'm sorry, this is not my store. I'm just, you know, I'm here on my day off. I had other plans, and, you know, I don't want to be here, but I have to because this guy called in sick." So I'm like, "Listen, man, I know, man. I feel you. I've had that happen to me before, but this is kind of crazy, you know, the way you're reacting. I'm the customer, man, and I need some tires." So, anyway, so I go out go outside after I, you know, paid for the 1 tire, and I'm going out there now waiting on Jose to pull the tire, and he's just sitting there talking to 2 other guys. They're sitting around a space heater, and they're just sitting there just talking to each other. So I'm standing outside wondering, you know, when they're gonna go get this tire. And finally, after a period of time, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, I yelled at Jose. I said, "Jose, hey man, you gonna put that tire in my car?" And he got up like he was gonna kick somebody's ass. Him and the other 2 guys, they got up and they came walking towards me. He's like, "What part of I'm not gonna change any tires you don't understand, man?" And I look at him like, "Really? Seriously? You're gonna get up in my face like this?" You know? And I guess the look that I gave him got him pissed off more, because he's like, "Maybe I ought to kick your ass, dude, because you don't know how to listen." And he stepped over the little chain they have hanging there, and then the other 2 guys surrounded me. They had me, 3 guys had me surrounded, and I was like, "Listen, man, I'm not here to cause any trouble. I just need to get tires for my car, man. This is, my wife uses this car for work, you know, and I just need, you guys have 1 tire, and I need to get that tire put on." And he's like, "I told you, man, I am not changing any tires today. It's too damn cold, and if you don't like it, maybe I should kick your ass." Then I knew he was serious. Then I just looked at him and said, "Listen, man, go ahead, throw the first punch, because not only will I sue you, I will press charges and have you thrown in jail, and then I'll sue Walmart." Now, what kind of crap is this? I already paid for the tire, man. Just do your effing job, Julio, or Jose, whatever the hell your name is. And the manager guy came out, the pissed off manager guy came out, and he started trying to talk Jose down, and then Jose was like poking his finger in my chest, and I was like, "Dude, go ahead, throw the first punch, hit me as hard as you want. I don't even care. I'm not even gonna try to protect myself, because you're in the wrong, and I'm the customer, man. If you guys didn't want to come to work, you shouldn't. You know, if you don't want to do your job, you shouldn't have come to work. You know, you definitely don't have any people skills." And Jose, he pushed me, and the manager, the pissed off manager, didn't want to be there. He stepped in between 2 of us, and I said, "You know what? Forget it, man. I'm going to call the district manager, and I'm going to have you guys fired. I'm going to report you guys." So I was pissed. I went home, and my wife's like, "Wow, that was fast." And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, I almost got my ass kicked at Walmart to get you some tires." And she's like, "What are you talking about?" And at the time, I didn't know Walmart had video cameras on the buildings. I didn't know that at all. So, you know, I get home, and I call up the district manager, because they wouldn't give me the phone number. So I call up the information. I get the district manager's phone number, and I call him, and I get a voicemail. So I leave a message of what happened on my voicemail, and then 10 minutes I get a call back from the guy. Check out that rain over there, man, that looks cool. So the guy calls me back, and I answer the phone, and he's like, what's going on now? What is your name? And I tell him my name, and he's like, "Okay, mister, whatever, you know, to explain to me what happened. And I told him exactly what happened, and he blew his mind, because he's like, this is the craziest story I ever heard. And I'm like, dude, I'm not lying, man. I paid for a tire, and these people didn't even want to put it on my car, and I didn't even get my money back. I was worried for my life that I just left, even though I already paid for the tire. And the tire is $162 for one tire. And so he's like, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. We have security cameras. I'm going to review the security cameras, and if what you're saying is true, I'm going to take care of this for you. So I was like, security cameras? I didn't know you had security cameras. So I hang up the phone with him, and my wife's like, what are you talking about security cameras? I'm like, he told me they have security cameras on Walmart on the roofs, and I have no idea. But he, you know, I get the feeling he doesn't think I'm telling him the truth. But thank God these security cameras, because after 15 minutes he calls me back, and he was apologizing to me, and he said to me, Mr. Whatever, everything you said to me is true. I mean, almost word for word what you said to me is true. And I'm like, what do you mean word for word? How do you know what I said? He's like, well, Walmart security camera, because off the record, he goes, I'll tell you that they have microphones, and we can zoom in on anyone, and we can hear what they're saying. We can hear the conversations, and this is all off the record. I said, wow, I didn't know you guys could do that. And he's like, yeah, we have cameras all over, inside Walmart, on the outside. We can zoom in, we can see what you have inside your purse, you know, if you have a purse, and, you know, we have infrared, and, you know, all this stuff, these high-tech security cameras. And I was like, I had no idea that you guys had that. And he goes, yeah. And he goes, don't worry, everything you told me is exactly true. I can't believe that these employees that treated, and we just had 2 days prior to this, we had a racial discrimination and how to treat customers meeting 2 days before this incident you told me about. And I'm like, really? I had no idea. He goes, don't worry, I'm going to handle this. And he goes, is this your personal phone number that I can call you back? And I said, yeah. What's going on? I need to get my money back for that tire, because I'm going to go to Discount Tire, because I screw Walmart. I'm never going to shop at Walmart again. He's like, do me a favor. He goes, I know you're upset and you're pissed, and you have every right to be for the way they treated you. And I'm like, yeah, that's screwed up, man, because, you know, I work hard for my money, and I go in to spend it at Walmart. I could have went anywhere. I could have went anywhere in town and bought this expensive tire. And I needed two, and they didn't want to sell me any tires, and they only sold me one. And he goes, I don't know why they told you only had one. We got about 25 of them, because I looked on the inventory. I said, that's just what the pissed off manager guy told me. So he goes, give me 20-25 minutes, let me review everything in detail. I'm going to call the manager that's there. I said, well, he said that's not his store, that he had to go in on his day off. He goes, don't worry, I'm going to investigate everything, and I'll give you a call back in about 25-30 minutes. So I said, all right, cool. So 25-30 minutes goes by, and I get a phone call back, and the guy says, listen, I understand that you're upset. He goes, I want you to go back to the store. We're going to credit back your money to your credit card, and we're going to give you 4 brand new tires. You don't have to pay for anything. They're going to change it for you there. And I'm having some other different employees from another store come, and they're going to do the work for you, because I've fired everybody in that department. Unfortunately, I can't fire the manager guy, because we don't have a manager to replace that guy, but he's definitely going to get fired. But today, he's going to stay there and take care of you personally. All I ask is that you continue to shop at Walmart, and that all 4 tires are going to be... I don't need 4, I only need 2. Because, listen, let me do this for you. Let me replace all 4 tires, brand new tires for your car, mount them in balance and everything, and all I need from you is to say that you continue shopping at Walmart. And I was like, I don't know, man, I'm still pretty pissed, man. And he goes, well, you know, if you don't want to come back to Walmart again, I completely understand, but let us get these tires for you and take care of this problem for you. But let me let you know that these employees have been fired, and the manager will be fired too. I just can't fire him today. I'm like, okay, I understand all that. I said, I appreciate it, but this is not what I wanted. I had no clue that Walmart had cameras that not only could record everything, but could hear everything that's being said. And he's like, he goes, this is the craziest story he's ever heard. He asked me for permission to use this as a training video on how not to treat employees. I gave him the permission. I said, go ahead, just don't use my name. And he's like, all right, thanks a lot. And I said, well, thank you. So I went back and I told my wife, and she was like blown away. And she's like, oh my God, really? Everything you told that guy, everything was true? I'm like, yeah, exactly. He said almost word for word. And he was so embarrassed the way they treated me that not only that you're going to get your 2 new tires, but he's going to give us 4 brand new tires for her Lexus. And my wife was like, oh my God, that's incredible. I'm like, yeah, this kind of stuff happens to me all the time. And that's when I start recording. I take a camera with me everywhere I go now, because the cameras, man, they will save your life sometimes, man. And they can protect you on everything that happens to you in your life. So right now I'm driving through Tucson. That's just a Walmart store. I got a lot of other Walmart stories about racism in Walmart and how they treat you. But I'll leave that for another vlog day. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go head over to the motorcycle dealership, because I just found out that Cheesecake Factory does not open until 11 o'clock. And my wife wants cheesecake. And I gotta find some place to get her some lottery tickets too. This is the photo bomb area here. If you run these lights or you're speeding, they'll catch you, these cameras, man. And they're expensive. Right there. Motorcycle rider, no helmet, no gear, nothing. Man, I guess he's never been in an accident. That's one thing about Arizona, you don't have to wear a helmet. There's no helmet laws here, but still, even though there's no helmet laws, still wear a helmet, man, because that's the first thing you hit when you hit the ground is your helmet. Just snap, your head just snaps and bam, you bust your skull open. Look at that. What is that? Something running in the middle of the road there. Is that a little chihuahua or cat? What is that? That looks like a little dog. Yeah, like a little chihuahua following the guy. He's trying to get his dog. It's under my truck. His dog ran under my truck. He's telling me to wait. Good thing I stopped. Where'd it go? Oh, he's crying. I grabbed the dog. Man, always weird things happening around me. He crawled under my truck to get that dog. Crazy, man. Little chihuahua. That's a dog. Chihuahuas are dogs for lazy people. The reason I say that is you don't have to take a chihuahua for a walk. All you got to do is hang it out the window, give it a good squeeze, like a burrito or something. Squeeze it, and then boom, done going to the bathroom. I got on my way to a Honda dealership. I want to go check out some Hondas, and hopefully they'll let me do some recording in there. I've driven 13 miles since I put gas in my truck, and I'm getting way down into Tucson right now, the central part of Tucson. Actually, not really central west part of Tucson. I'm actually going on Grant and Stone area is where I'll be. A place called Muscle Man Hondas. It's a giant. They're holding an accident. And people, I guess people just don't know how to drive the day after raining. There's that VW. I got a video on my channel showing that VW graveyard. People just don't know how to drive on muggy days because, man, I'm running into a lot of retarded people that are out driving around today. It's just crazy. This is going to be a long vlog. But I was told the longer the better from one of my viewers. And actually I used to live over here down that road there about, I don't know, 30 years ago. And I used to work right over here at this Chinese grocery store called Grant and Stone Supermarket right there. It's an Asian grocery store. There's another Asian grocery store up on the northwest part of town called Lily's. And there's one on the south side called Rainbow Market. But I worked over here for 3 years. The guy, he only hires Asian people, and I used to go in there all the time, cash my check. And then and I had a 64 Chevy Impala, and one day I came in riding a bicycle, and the owner asked me what happened to your car? And I said, well, you know, I lost my job and that thing sucks a lot of gas. That big 350 motor in it. And I just need to get some stuff out of the grocery store. And he noticed my last name is Asian, Lee. And he asked me, are you Asian? And I said, why are you asking me that? He's like, you look a little Asian. I'm like, normally the people that are Asian don't think I'm Asian, but yeah, I'm part Asian. And he said, you want a job? And he gave me a job, and I worked there for 3 years, and I ended up actually becoming good friends. Here's the Muscle Man Honda shop. I'm gonna go inside there and see if they'll let me do some filming. Yeah, so I ended up working there 3 years, and now every time I go in there, he always asks me, you need a job? And I'm like, no, I don't need a job. It's a good Vietnamese restaurant to eat at also. Oh, look, they got another section over there, Muscle Man Service. I guess that's where they fix it. Man, my wife never texts me until I go somewhere, and then she'll always texting me. She keeps telling me what kind of cake to get her, where to get it at. Come on, Opa. You're gonna get yourself run over. Alright, let me get this thing parked right. How do you guys sell motorcycles if people are not able to test drive them?
We sell a lot of them, and it's just practice. It's just most dealers don't offer test rides.
Really?
It's really different at a car dealership because the salesperson can go with you. You know what I mean? On bikes, it's a lot of
This
trust.
is a Grom, you said?
Grom,
125. And what does this run right here?
It's $31.99 plus tax, license, everything. It's about 37 or so out the door.
$31.99. What kind of people come and buy this? Teenagers or something?
Both. We've had from U of A kids, college kids, to retired people come to buy it.
I'm not quite retired yet, but that's a cool little bike.
Yeah.
Where do you have the black ones at? I like to see it in black.
I don't have it out built. I can show you a picture of what it looks like.
Oh, okay. You don't mind if I make this video and put it on YouTube, do you?
No, as long as you don't get me.
Okay, no, I don't have you on. I just have you talking.
What do you put up on YouTube for?
Oh, I just make videos and put videos on YouTube of things I do during the day, every day. You know, things, things going on in my life, yeah.
I have one, a Yamaha. I sold
What it
it.
looks like
The
here.
guy came yesterday and he said it was older.
Because I'm thinking about getting another motorcycle.
Yamaha.
I've been riding since I was 10 years old.
Yeah, I mean, they're really fun to ride. Every one we sell, I make a point to test ride it.
Now I have to look for some.
Yeah, it's a cool looking little bike. You have any supermotos in here?
No, we do not. Honda doesn't make you supermoto.
They don't?
No. The most popular bike that you create a supermoto with is the CRF 450R.
Yeah.
Dirt bike, motocross bike.
What does this one run right here?
That's a CBR 250R Repsol edition. That one's $39.09 plus brake tax and license.
That's cool. Is it alright if I sit on that one? I was like, man, I've had big bikes, and I'm at the age where I don't care about big bikes anymore. I just want something I can have fun on, rip around town on. That's a sweet looking bike. Is that for sale too, or is that just...
No, that's our museum there.
Well, that's an old Honda. What is that? 125?
The
This one right here?
It's a 100. I'm sorry, it's a 50. It's a replica of the Isle of Man racing bike.
That's a cafe racer, right? That is sweet looking, man. I've been seeing those on Craigslist, and they were asking like $700, but they're like really need to be restored, you know.
No, this is an actual 2004 model. It came out as a replica. Honda brought it out as a replica of the racing bike.
That's a sweet too, right there, an Indian. What year is that? 70s?
That's in the 70s, I believe.
74 maybe?
It was actually, it has the Indian name, but it was made by a company called Kodaka.
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 Don't they make like off-road bikes or something?
They did for a while, yeah.
Kodaka or Hodaka?
Kodaka.
Yeah, that's what I thought you... Yeah, because I remember Hodakas. My brother had a dirt bike on it. Is that an XR75?
XR75.
That's the first bike I ever learned to ride on.
Yeah.
10 years old.
This the three wheeler is the first ATC three wheeler that Honda ever made.
Yeah, got them sand tires on there.
Yeah, actually there's no rim. It's all rubber,
Is that right? Solid rubber?
solid rubber.
That is cool. I didn't know you guys had a little museum in here. This is really cool. That's old. It kind of looks like a CB350, but what is that, like a 650 or something?
That's a Goldwing 1000.
1000. Well, that's a little 1000.
Now the one in front here is a 754.
My third bike I ever owned was a Honda CB350. And the way the pipes sound on that is sweet, man. The way the pipes sound.
And this
Bad
right
out
here
of
is a
hell.
1938 Indian.
Yeah, that's cool.
See, we were an Indian dealership back in the 40s.
Really? This shop right here? I know it's been here forever because I used to work right over there across the street at Grant and Stone.
Oh really?
Yeah, and you guys I used to come over here on my lunchtime all the time, look around.
This is our first sales, our first business license in 1945.
That's cool. Well, Honda, little 125 Grom.
There's a bunch of YouTube videos of these.
Really?
Yeah, because they came out in Europe probably a few months before they got here. So a bunch of people made them.
That sounds sweet. That's cool. So you don't have that in a medium?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, this is cool for riding in the summertime. Riding gear for summertime, man. This is sweet. 129 bucks. It's got the spine protector, shoulder, elbow pads.
Marco, line 1.
I didn't know I was here.
Probably
Yeah, what model is this? Is it AFX, but does it have a model type? 'Cause I like that style.
this
yeah.
particular one is FX37DS.
FX37DX.
DX.
Alright, cool.
This is
And
pretty
what does that
sharp.
one run?
This one's at $124.95.
124. That's a good price. I like it in black. I think I'm gonna need
I just don't
a
have
medium
it,
now.
Just in the medium. This was a small also. This
Yeah.
is probably one of the.
Well, I'm not gonna buy it right now. I'm looking, window shopping, like I said, but I'm just getting an idea of what I like and what it's gonna cost me. But yeah, you guys definitely have some really good prices here. Your clearance rack, and
This
these
one's pretty sharp.
these boots here, are cool. How much were these boots again? You said?
It was, they're $129. I can get it down to about 109.
109. All right, cool.
And then,
Checking out the Moto gear here. This is for summertime riding. Got the shoulder pads, the elbow pads, chest plate, and the spine protector on the back. $128 for this Velcro here. And the zipper for putting it on and off, right over here, goes down. Just checking out the moto equipment for when I get another bike. Pretty cool. 25 bucks for these knee and shin pads. This is what I like to wear when I go out summer riding, instead of having to wear leathers or jeans. I can wear shorts and then wear these and this chest protector, like I showed in the mirror, the spine protector, and a helmet and some gloves. That's what I need to check out now, some gloves. Here's a good neck brace. They got some good prices here, Muscleman Hondas in Tucson, Arizona, located in Grant and Stone. Alright, well that was Muscleman Honda at in Tucson. They got some really good prices in there. I got an idea now what it's going to cost me to get all my gear, even the motorcycle. I like that little mini Supermoto. It's really cool. So I mean the gloves I like are like 65 bucks for the gloves, and the helmet's another 200 bucks, and that summer protective gear, that's $128. So that's what, 3, 4, I don't know, just round it out, say 500 with the 25.99 knee and shin pads. Because riding in Arizona, you know, it's important to wear gear, but you don't want to be so hot you can't ride. So, you know, I like that summertime gear there. You know, wintertime would be different, but who rides in the wintertime? It's hard to put on a seatbelt with one hand. Who rides in the wintertime that much? Not many people I know. Unless you have to, then you do. It's a nice Camaro right there. But yeah, now I got to go to kill some more time for the Cheesecake Factory opens up, and I get my wife's cheesecake for her birthday. She's been texting me like crazy today. And start heading that way. Let me go a different route. I should stop in there and say hey to my old boss, Frank Jackson. But yeah, I'll be back. Getting lottery tickets for my wife. I got her 12 yesterday, and I'm gonna get her however many I can get for $38. She wanted the $2 Lucky for Life. Well, we're gonna get her $38 and Lucky for Life. This one looks good here. I think I'll get one of those. Ooh, I hit a $1 one.
You have a phone call holding on line 101. Please stay on line 101.
I get another $1.
Thomas, can you please return to the front of the store, Thomas? Up front.
Alright, I got her 16 of these $2 tickets, Lucky for Life. I got her 2 $1 tickets, and I got her 2 Steel 7s. So I hope she's happy. Alright, I'm almost at Cheesecake Factory at the Tucson Mall. It's one of the bigger malls in Tucson that I go to a lot, me and my family. They have a Cheesecake Factory over here, and it's almost 11 o'clock, so I can get this cheesecake birthday cake from my wife and head on home. This has been a long vlog. But I had a really good time at the Muscleman Honda dealership. I wanted to get a Supermoto. That's what I've been wanting to get, but they're really, really tall. So I've been thinking, I don't know what I should get. Then I saw that mini Supermoto, that Grom 125. I don't really need a big bike. I just need something to just run around, play on every now and then, make some vlogs or something. And that's a really good price, $3,700 out the door. The guy was very nice, very informative. He gave me some information that they have a racetrack here in town that you can take street bikes and dirt bikes to. It's over the people that live in Tucson. It's out by the Pima Fairgrounds, which is east of Tucson, far east of Tucson. There's a Cheesecake Factory there. And he gave me also information on how to get a motorcycle license. I could take a class. He says like $250. You don't even need a motorcycle. They provide the motorcycle for you. You go through this safety class, learn how to ride a bike, and in the same process take your motorcycle driving test. And there's no substitute for a good teacher. That's what it says. It's Team Arizona. I'm going to read this pamphlet. It's something I'm very, very interested in. Like I said, I've never owned a motorcycle driver's license, but I've been on motorcycles all my life, street and dirt. And my wife's like, if you're going to get a bike, you have to have a license. Because when I was in Indonesia, I was driving around without a motorcycle license. So, you know, it's just right. You know, make everything legal so the cops can't mess with me and stuff like that. But yeah, Team Arizona. I'm gonna check that out. He says like $250. You know, so I figured with the bike, if I was to get that little Grom 125 with that bike and all the gear that I want to get, the gloves, the helmets, the chest protector, the summertime riding gear, you know, stuff like that, the boots, probably gonna run about $4,500 just for the motorcycle and the gear, and then this $250 for this training course. Cheesecake Factory to go parking only. Alright, that's where I'm going to Park. Well, let me go ahead and get this cheesecake birthday cake for my wife. It's been a long vlog, and thanks for watching my videos. And I'll show you a picture. She wants a, what is it, red velvet cheesecake? That's what she wants. Maybe before I end this video, I'll show you what her cake looks like. But there you go. I'll be back. All right, there you have it. A cheesecake, red velvet cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory, 7-inch. That's $28.05 for that. An extra $3 for this happy birthday on white chocolate written with dark chocolate. And that's going to be for my wife's birthday. So there you have it. Thanks for watching my video. Remember to hit the like button if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And to all the subscribers who have subscribed, thank you. Thank you for your support. And I'm gone.